I believe this is recording. I also believe I look like a hot mess right now. um, but I'm doing this video for any women who have shut down sexually, any women who are struggling with their sexuality and within their relationship. Maybe you've turned off to your man. Maybe you are lacking sexual desire. Maybe you experience pain when you have sex. Maybe you have experienced total numbness. And so I want to just ask you a couple of questions and then just go into some information, because I've really been inspired to share this because I am actually way more active on Facebook. So if you want to connect with me more, then head over to Facebook. I'm more active on my personal page, but I'm about to start growing my public figure page because I'm almost maxed out friends-wise on my personal page. And so I want to become more visible because I know that this is really important. So, okay, what do you do when you feel resistant to sex? Do you force yourself to do it to please your partner? Do you bail completely and make excuses? Do you will yourself into it and then start to enjoy it a bit, but afterwards you feel kind of empty and disconnected and a bit deflated? Do you will yourself into it and actually enjoy it, but then you don't desire sex for a really long time, like maybe a month, if not more, afterwards? So Layla Martin just released a really awesome video about not making sex all about intercourse in these moments of resistance. And I could not agree more. Like, this is a really important point that she makes, because we automatically assume that sex means a certain thing, and it's very restricted. It's a very outdated and limited expression of sexual energy. And I know that Layla Martin doesn't really agree with masculine and feminine energy. Like, she says it's more about the left and right hand side of the brain, but I really strongly disagree with that, because I understand energy. I'm very empathic. I'm an energy healer, and I feel the energy, and I know that according to your electromagnetism, energy either moves in kind of lines or spirals. And so it's like streams or spirals, and the streams are like masculine energy and the spirals are feminine energy. And so yeah, we think of sex as penetration, intercourse, friction, excitement, and a peak orgasm. That's generally what we've been taught about sex, and that just really isn't the full potential of what sex really is. And the reason why so many women shut down and turn off, especially in long-term committed relationships, is because the other type of sexual expression is not being honored, because that way of sexual expression that I just spoke about, penetration, intercourse, friction, excitement, peak orgasm, that is Shiva, masculine energy. So masculine energy is forward moving, goal orientated, single focused, whereas feminine energy is cyclical, journey orientated, and it has what's called diffuse awareness, which means it's not single focused, it's on everything. It's like multitasking. And so this really links to what Alison Armstrong speaks about, and Leah Lake, who are relationship coaches who speak about, like Alison speaks about more like understanding men and women, and how this energy expresses in a kind of psychological way. And Leah speaks about so many amazing things to do with the masculine feminine energy dynamic, and how to really inspire your man to step into his empowered masculine expression and please you and provide for you. And it's really awesome. And it's not what you think. It's not like a disempowered feminine thing. This is really powerful information. So, okay, so we think of sex in this Shiva-based masculine energy flow. That's what we've been taught when we learn about reproduction at school. It's a goal. That's what we get taught in pornography and in the movies. It's all goal-orientated, peak orgasm. And for men, it's like the ejaculatory orgasm. That's what it's all about, this goal, right? But what I do with my clients is I actually invite them to honor Shakti, feminine energy, within their sexual expression. And so a way that I do this is that I invite them to start implementing a Shiva Shakti sexual schedule within their relationship. This can even be their relationship with themselves if they're not in a relationship. But I tend to work with women who are in long-term committed relationships, but not exclusively to that. And I also tend to work with heterosexual women, not being discriminative or exclusive with that either. So the Shiva Shakti sexual schedule, this may sound really like boring or rigid or forced or something, but this schedule is truly life transforming and relationship healing. It really, really heals relationships and imbalances, sexual imbalances within relationships. And so the schedule includes healing dates, sexual healing dates, intimacy dates, and erotic dates. And it's really important to be inclusive of healing, sexual healing, and intimacy, as well as eroticism. And so within the erotic dates, this includes Shakti, sexual expression, as well as Shiva, the type we're most used to. It actually includes Shakti as well. And so I just want to say, excuse my hair, because I went to see my friend and her daughter, her 5-year-old daughter yesterday, and we were crimping our hair. So just excuse the hot mess that is me right now. I'm just feeling really inspired to share this. So I just had to come on here and share it. So yeah, so the erotic dates include Shakti, sexual energy expression. And the schedule is implemented according to a woman's cyclical nature or her phase of life. So it's in alignment with her cycles and rhythms, because she is not going to feel the same throughout the month. Like a man is like always able to go into Shiva-based sex because he is forward moving, single focused, goal orientated. That's how his energy moves. A woman is cyclical. That's why we have cycles and rhythms, just like nature, just like the seasons. We have seasons within us. And so it's really important to honor that within your sexual expression. You can't force yourself to be a certain way and expect yourself to enjoy it when it's like forcing yourself into a masculine energy flow when you are not a man. Okay, you're not a man, you're a woman. So yeah, so like I said, this schedule is inclusive of Shakti and Shiva, and it is implemented according to a woman's cyclical nature, which is most beneficial for the man as well. And so this takes the pressure off. It takes the pressure off always having to have intercourse. It balances the Shiva sex with some well-needed Shakti sex. And it means that the couple are utilizing the medicinal power of sexual energy, because sexual energy is medicinal. It is powerful healing force, okay? And it honors sex magic, which is something I teach as well, which is all about manifestation and having your desires flow to you. And it's freaking amazing. And it means that the couple are connecting more regularly and more deeply. So it literally creates new pleasure pathways, which are nerve pathways and neural pathways. it expands their experience of sex. It honors the man and the woman fully, and it cultivates a really strong bond between them. And this is the same even if you're not in a relationship. This is with yourself. So it expands your experience of sex. It creates new pleasure pathways. It honors both aspects of you, and it really cultivates a strong, loving bond with yourself. And it means, so within a couple, it means that the couple are creating and cultivating what is called a constant simmer of love, healing, deep connection, spirit, passion, sacredness, magic, pleasure. So they're learning the art of expansive sexual experiences when they implement this sex schedule that honors Shakti as well. So like ultimately, this is what couples are craving. This is what they're yearning for. And this is what women are calling for, because it's the lack of sex is not what a woman truly wants. She doesn't want to have no sex, but it's the type of sex that is the issue for her. It's the type of sex, which is Shiva, masculine sexual energy flow, which is goal orientated. Therefore, it lacks true presence, because you tend to be in this, like, you tend to be focused on moving ahead of time. Like you're focused on ahead of now towards a specific goal. This is a highly, highly pressured situation for a woman. It feels like a lot of pressure to us. It doesn't come naturally to us, okay? It's like a highly pressured situation for a woman who is not single focused or goal orientated or forward moving energy. And like in the initial stages of a relationship, she is very easily able to express her Shiva energy, because the fire, it's that fire, the element of fire is masculine and water is feminine. So when you first meet someone, there's that fire, the masculine energy is ignited within both of you. And so a woman is able to sustain Shiva sex for a certain amount of time. And usually we say this is the honeymoon period is over after 2 years, but that's not true. That's not what's happening. Someone can deeply love and be attracted to someone, but then completely shut down sexually to them. And it's not because the honeymoon period is over. It's because they've not honored Shakti. They've not honored the feminine energy. And so a woman will burn bright for a while and then burn out. And it's just so common. It's an epidemic, women shutting down sexually. This is an epidemic. It happened to me. And so I know the process here because I've been on it myself. And this is why I'm teaching this. And so, yeah, to continuously force yourself as a woman into this masculine expression and this masculine box is so unsustainable. And it's unsustainable for relationships as well. And so hence the resistance, hence the dread around sex, hence the shutdown, the emptiness, the depletion, and the lack of desire. Like it's no wonder that a woman ends up feeling that way. And Shiva sex is very repetitive, okay? So because a man is in that goal orientated space, it's very repetitive because they're like to the goal, to the goal, to the goal. And for a woman, this is boring, okay? So a woman who is journey orientated. So if you think about a journey, it's like an adventure, okay? And so the journey has variety. And so a woman needs adventure and variety. And I said this in my last video, I don't mean adventure in the sense of trying out different sex positions, although that's good, trying out different sex positions, but it's still expressing in masculine energy flow, or new underwear, different sets of underwear, but still expressing in Shiva flow, masculine flow, or sex toys, but still expressing in masculine flow. No, what I mean is variety and adventure within energy expression. So there needs to be variety here. Otherwise, a woman is going to be bored. And the effort or the cost, so the effort or the cost outweighs the rewards and the consequences over time. So the reward is a very short time connecting with her partner or herself, a peak orgasm, if any, usually feeling quite empty afterwards. The consequences are a hardening of the tissues within her vagina, a constriction and tension of the muscles, and tightening, which is not the same as tone. So like this tightening and tension actually causes weakness over time, which is why women eventually experience things like prolapse or loose muscles, because they're tense. There's only so long you can do that until you break, right? So this is what's happening with inside the vagina when you're only honoring masculine sexual energy flow. And so, this causes a weakness over time. It causes a pressure to perform. So this becomes a performance, not an experience. It's a performance. So you're trying to reach a goal. And so you're doing certain things that you know are going to reach that goal, achieve that goal, which is like a performance. And women, they don't enjoy that. They don't enjoy that all the time, okay? And this is the key. It's not that that's wrong or bad. It's that when that's the only expression, it causes a woman to shut down and turn off sexually. So it's no wonder she is resistant. It's no wonder she goes off sex, especially with her partner, because he is the one who is causing that, okay? Like unintentionally. Of course, it's unintentionally because he doesn't know any other way of expressing sexually, because men, even more so than women, literally don't know women because they've been taught through pornography, which is just like goal-orientated sex. So they think that's how a woman wants to express and experience sex. And because in the beginning she likes it, he thinks that he's great. and actually it's not the truth. It's not the truth. And so so not only is this approach to sex boring for a woman, it literally causes trauma to her genitals. It causes her to constrict and harden, and this causes pain or numbness. This causes a shutdown. And also you're limiting your pleasure pathways when you're only going in this certain pathway. You're only going down this one route to this one specific goal. That is so limited, okay? And so when couples start honoring other ways of expressing sexual energy, such as the healing power of sexual energy, sex magic, intimacy, Shakti, okay, these are the other ways of expressing sexual energy, they start to learn the magic of sexual energy. They start to experience the potential of sexual energy and what it has to offer. So they expand their pleasure potential and then they deepen their connection. And it takes the agenda out of the equation, which helps a woman to relax instead of become excited and tense. And it actually does the same for a man, but I'm speaking to women here because this is who I work with. At the moment, I am going to be branching into working with couples some point soon. But you see, women really actually journey into more expansive orgasmic experiences through relaxed arousal. So relaxed arousal is the key to a woman's bliss. It's the key to her blossoming and blooming sexually. Not this excitement, tension, performance, pressure, goal thing. It's not sustainable. It doesn't work. So devoting to a balanced sexual schedule eliminates rejection for men, okay, which is so damaging for them. Like they lose their sexual confidence and they shut down in other ways. They become resentful and they just lose their confidence as a man, like as we keep rejecting them, not to cause any guilt. I mean, I had immense guilt about this when I went through this, and this whole journey really helps to heal that, because it's not your fault, okay? It's no one's fault that society has not been taught this, that it's been suppressed. This information has been suppressed. This is like ancient Eastern traditions and ancient wisdom and information from the tantric arts and Taoism. And that information in the mainstream media has been completely suppressed. Not only suppressed, but we've been manipulated and we have been controlled in a way. That's kind of disempowering to say that, but we have been manipulated. It's been so, sex has just been taken so out of context. It's so bizarre, the expression of sex within mainstream media. And so please don't blame yourself or your partner here. Like, there's no one to blame. There's no need to feel guilt or shame about this. This is just that you haven't learned the other way. And the way that you learn this is to find someone who knows this, learn the information, learn the practices and tools, start to understand this, and actually start to implement, integrate, and embody it. And so, yeah, devoting to this balanced schedule eliminates that rejection for men. And it means that women actually look forward to sex. Can you believe it? Women actually look forward to it because the pressure is off, okay? And due to Shakti, sexual energy flow, being fully honored, and healing being fully honored, and intimacy being fully honored, and Shakti being honored within eroticism, being fully honored, it means a woman would begin to enjoy Shiva sex as well. So it means that at certain times of the month, according to her cyclical nature, when all those other things are being honored, the other expressions of sexual energy are being honored, it means she will actually be an equal participant with Shiva, masculine sex. So she will want it. She will actually desire that. She will actually enjoy it and want to be part of that and actively participate in that with her partner. But without honoring all the other aspects of it, she'll shut down if that's the only expression. And so she will be all in. And there's so much more I could say about this, but it actually sparks the desire for Shiva sex, which she probably hasn't truly experienced for a very long time. She probably hasn't really felt that deep longing and yes for Shiva sex for a very long time. And so when you start honoring Shakti, healing and intimacy, you start to awaken the woman up to Shiva again. So this is how amazing it is. And I just want to point out here that when you start honoring Shakti in the sexual space, it actually expands a man's capacity for pleasure and his own experience, because a man cannot be in his fullest potential or most empowered expression without honoring Shakti. Like, you literally can't. There needs to be both. And a man can actually start experiencing expansive orgasmic experiences as well. Like, it's not just for the woman, that this information is for both men and women. Yeah, and so, but really, like, the issue is that women do not know Shakti. They do not know what Shakti is, who their Shakti is, what Shakti looks like for them, what that feels like for them personally. They don't know Shakti. And so before this information can overflow into the relationship space or even alongside this, a woman really must go on a personal journey of self-discovery so that she can understand her own body and how it really works and what it really requires to blossom and bloom. She needs to learn how to heal her blocks to bliss. This is a practice. It is an ongoing, forever practice. So she needs to learn how. She needs the tools to learn how to consistently heal her blocks to bliss, because they're going to come up, and things happening in your life. We're emotional beings. Women are emotional beings. So things going on in your life get stored within your yoni. So this is a practice, okay? It's not like a one-time done, you're healed. No, this is a devotion. And so you, as a woman, you really need to learn how to heal your blocks to bliss. You need to learn how to open and turn back on. You need to learn how to do that. And so that you can repeatedly do that. And so this is precisely what I am teaching in my new 6-week course, Reawaken Your Yoni. And I'm running this course live starting on November the 8th. So really soon. So I'm running this course live, meaning we are going to have live weekly group live calls where you will have personal support from me in person, not in person, but online, but live, as well as you'll be receiving the pre-recorded content, all the information, the tools, the practices, the play sheets, the journal exercises, the info sheets, and the guided audio practices, which will mean that you can actually integrate, implement, and embody the teachings. That is my intention for this course, is that it becomes an embodiment for you. And so yes, so you receive lifetime access. So even though this is just a 6-week course and I'm delivering this in a 6-week time frame, I'm giving you lifetime access to this, because this is like information and tools and practices that you're going to cherish for the rest of your life, and you're going to use every day for the rest of your life, because I use this every day, every week, every month, and it's incredible because it works. So I've recently shifted the price of this course, so it's $2,000 US, which is £1,551. And like I say, you have lifetime access to all this information. So if it's something that if this is synchronistic for you, and this is something that you have been longing for and calling into your life, if you have been awake at night dreading sex with your partner, feeling depleted sexually within yourself, if you have been fearing that either you or your partner is going to cheat, if that has happened, if there's been infidelity due to sexless relationship, if you feel disconnected from your sexual self, or if you want to enhance what you already have and expand your potential, then this course is for you. And I really want to invite you to invest in this and say yes to this course. I also have I have 2 one-to-one private spaces left at the moment for one-to-one clients. So I offer one-to-one bespoke programs, like just for you, and I currently have 2 spaces available for that. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. It's best to click the link in the comments. You can head on over to my website. I have the link for the Reawaken Your Yoni course there, but you can also go to the Connect page, or you can come and catch me on Facebook. I'll leave the link to my Facebook page there too, and you can private message me if this is something that you're interested in. I'm just I'm feeling so blessed that I have come into this space of feeling so ready to be visible, to be heard and seen, and to teach this, to share what I know with other women. I've spent a while I've had my own issues to work through with visibility and putting myself out there. But now I'm in the space where I'm just I know my shit. I've been on this journey myself, and I really, really want to help you. And so, I love you so much, and I'm so passionate about this. It's a deep passion of mine. I can't put it down. And so, I really hope that this inspires you. Even if you don't sign up for the course, I hope that this video has given you some value. And if it has, just let me know in the comments. I love you so much, and I hope that you're having an amazing day. If you know any women who will benefit from this course, or men, if your woman has shut down sexually, then please just gift this video to them, gift this course to them, let them know about this, because so many women are going through this, and I really want to help heal that in the world. And I want to help heal this sexual imbalance in the world. Like, ultimately, this is coming from a space of, I am passionate about healing sexual abuse in this world. And I feel like if we can honor Shakti within our sexual expression, both men and women, if women can rise up and honor Shakti, and men, and teach men and show men and share with them and express this to men, men can do the same. And I feel like this sexual awakening is going to heal the sexual abuse that is on this planet right now, like sex trafficking, child sexual abuse, sexual harassment, just this total imbalance of sexual energy expression. Like, this is my true, these are my big whys why I'm doing this. And also just because I want all women to experience themselves fully expressed and embodied. And I feel like it is every woman's birthright to experience that. So yes, anyway, I'm going to shut up now. And if you're feeling the call to go on this powerful journey of self-discovery, then click the link in the bottom to sign up to reawaken your yoni. All right, love you. Bye.